Matches below.
Hey YouTube, coming at you because something major just happened in the DC Comics world. What I'm about to show you is this image that has been showing up across all of co-publishers and DC Comics itself, their social medias. And it's this image. It's a blue curtain, and it just says Rebirth, and it says DC Comics. Now this image has been posted on Twitter by Dan DiDio, um, Jim Lee, and it's been retweeted by DC Comics themselves. Jim Lee and Dan DiDio, they are the co-publishers of DC Comics, and then DC Comics themselves have posted it on Instagram, and Jim Lee has posted it on Instagram. So what exactly is this image? Well, this is pretty much a teaser image, and it's teasing about this big, I'm guessing just a big event that's happening in DC Comics. What's interesting is that about 4 years ago, no, 5, since we're in 2016, in 2011, late 2011, they launched the New 52, which pretty much they grabbed all of their comic series and they canceled them all, and they released 52 new series starting at issue 1. And it was pretty much a jumping on point for newer fans, and that has gone on up until now. Late last year in yeah, I believe it was 2015. I could be mistaken. This is just, oh my god, this is just mind blowing to me, and I'll get to it in a second. But late last year, they made a soft launch called the DCU, where they kind of introduced new books and introduced these small stories, and all of this was coming after an event called Convergence. And basically, Convergence and the DCU was to introduce the idea that you can write any type of story regardless of continuity, right? And so there was a lot of small miniseries happening at the time. If you have seen any of the Batgirl, where she has this like purple jacket and has an art style a little bit cartoonish, that's a part of the DCU, right? So the DCU was again this small launch to kind of like refresh and stuff. And now today, January 22nd, we're getting this image, right? Now the question is, what does this image mean? Are they resetting again? Are they going back to issue 1? Are they, gonna make a small launch where it's like, hey, we're gonna continue it. If you're in issue 50, you continue from that, or if you're issue 20, you continue from that, whatever. But are they just like redesigning these stories? Are they gonna do like, that's the ultimate question. We don't know what does this mean. Like what's gonna happen. Personally, I'm excited because unfortunately, I haven't been able to follow all the comic series I wanted. It's just comics in general. It's a very costly hobby. And so if this is a jumping on point, I'm excited for that. I'm not sure how I feel if they go back to issue 1. I think that would be a great position for new fans, considering that, hey, we're gonna have all these movies garnering attention to the DC Comics brand. It would be good for any newcomer from the movie to just pick up issue 1 of Batman and start reading. But as far as a collector, man, that's gonna be a little bogus and a little harsh, considering, hey, I just spent the last 5 years collecting these books, and now I have to start all over again, right? If that does happen, I'll definitely go digital. Saying that right now, there's no more space to collect old school comics, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just, man, what does this mean? That's the question, right? Hashtag Rebirth right here we see, and it also goes under hashtag DC Rebirth. If you're on Twitter or Instagram. And yeah, I read an article on IGN, and they're pretty much speculating the same thing. Like, what does this mean? Is this New 52? Is this DCU? But I'm just overall excited, and I had to tell someone. I had to spread the word. Hey, like, DC Comics is gonna do something major. This curtain, it has to signify they're opening the curtain to something big. But yeah, comment down below. Tell me what do you think. Tell me, am I just freaking out for no reason? Um, I'm sorry, I don't really have any more evidence, but like, there's really nothing to go on this. But yeah, definitely excited, and I'm really interested in seeing what this rebirth become. So yeah, Thank you. Subscribe, like if you like it, and dislike if you didn't. Later.